Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a stowaway. Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a stowaway. Before we get started, here's a few pictures I took of Review Play's Skull Island, aka Monster Island, infused with hollow earth energy at night. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Review Play Action Figures, version of the ever-changing Skull Island, aka Monster Island, infused with hollow earth energy. It's your host with the most, Dilo the Don, and today we'll be doing an unboxing review on Neca's take on the original 1933 King Kong. Okay, y'all, let's take an up-close look at the artwork on the packaging. On the front of the packaging, we got a mean-looking picture of King Kong looking like he's about to do battle with the Tyrannosaurus Rex from the movie. On one side of the box, we got a picture of King Kong looking like he's seen Andero for the first time, looking like he's all love-struck, like he's about to take her from one captivity to the next. Also, at the bottom of the box, it says Real Toys and Neca, the company who made the figure. On the back of the box, it says King Kong on one side, and on the other side, it has a picture of King Kong beating his chest, and then down below, it shows you another picture of him looking all shocked and all that, and then another picture of him like he's about to do battle with something. But all in all, I like the way how Neca used their own figure for the photos, and not just taking images and screenshots from the movie. Now on the other side of the box, we have a angry, mean-looking picture of King Kong roaring at something. And also, it also says Real Toys and Neca at the bottom as well. Now, for the top of the box, it says King Kong, Neca on one side, and on the other side, it has a warning label. Now, for the bottom of the box, we have a few logos, and then on one side, we have a name, well, a list of names of the people who were involved in the creation of the figure, and above the barcode, it says right there, 77N062920. That is a code for the date of production of this figure, which is 062920. That's June 29th, 2020. Alright, and here's an up-close look for the barcode, for y'all who want to see that. Okay, and also, if you guys thought that was it for the artwork, nope. Neca allows you to open the box, and now you'll see a nice picture of King Kong right here looking all scary, coming out the shadows, you know, at night. And then you can also see your figure that you're purchasing before you purchase it. See the condition and all that, which is really nice, you know? See that? Alright. Well, with that being said, I believe it's time to open the packaging. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? So, I'm gonna take the box, I'm gonna see, looks like I could get it open from right here. Get the sticker lifted up. Gotta lift up. Oops, let's try that again. Alright, pretty simple enough. And we got him out the box. Let's put him down for a second. Let's take out the diorama that comes with the figure. Okay, we got that out. Move him for 1 second to the side, and let's take a look at this diorama. Let me bring it up close. Take the light off of it so y'all can see better. But yeah, this is the diorama that comes with the figure. You know, a little backsplash or whatever you want to call it, but That's what it looks like. Looking like he's creeping out the jungle. Right? Okay, that's enough of that. Here's the figure itself. Still in the plastic that was in the box. Shows you it comes with an extra head and 2 extra hands at the bottom there. Right? And the good thing is that I don't really have to take King Kong out this packaging because I already got him out the packaging. This is actually my second figure for King Kong. And I'm gonna put him right back in the packaging because I don't gotta take him out. And we'll check out this figure right here because he's already out the package and it's the same figure with the same accessories. Alright you guys, so for those who are watching my channel, y'all know that we about to do the shelf spacing. That's the maximum height, length, width, and weight of the figure that you'll be displaying on your shelf. So we're gonna start off with King Kong's weight. So can anybody guesstimate how much grams King Kong is gonna weigh on the scale? I'll give you guys a moment to put that in the comment section below. How much do you guys think King Kong is gonna weigh on the scale? Alright, I'm about to put him on the scale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the moment of truth. Okay, so King Kong weighs 814 grams. Now I wonder, did anybody guess around 820, 800, 780, around that ballpark? Because if you did, you guys are really good at guessing weights based off looks. Alright? Let's see how tall King Kong is. His maximum height. So King Kong's maximum height is 8.5 inches. So he's 8.5 inches tall. And let's see the width of how he's standing now. And that is looking like at least 4 inches. We're going to see later on in the articulation how much King Kong measures when you stretch out his arm and measure him from hand to hand. Okay, now we're going to check out the detail, articulation, and accessories of Neca's King Kong figure. Starting off with the accessories. So let's check out the hands. First of all, I love the way Neca put a lot of detail in the sculpting, in the individual fingers, and even the fingernails and the fur of King Kong's hands. I'm gonna do it one at a time. You can check it out. So yeah, you can check out the individual fingers, all the detail right there. Fingernails, check out the middle of the palm, all of that detail right here. Looking all nice, almost like the real thing. Right, all that fur detail. All the sculpting to like just to make the fur alone at the top of his hand right there, at the top of King Kong's hand. You know, let's check out the next one real quick. Very similar to the one that we just seen, right? Here's the middle of the palm. See all that nice sculpting, right? It's real quality, good quality, and the plastic, the feel, very good, solid. All right, let's check out the extra head sculpt that it comes with. His mouth wide open like he's roaring at something. All right, take an up close look right there. All that detail in the head, the scarring on the face, the fur detail, his teeth, his fangs, even all the texture detail in the mouth. Right? Hold on, let me get you a better angle. See that? Texture detailing in his mouth. Right? Looking real good. See his tongue. Alright, see his eyes. Even in the eyes, like the paint work that they did. I'm guessing it was hand painted, but even if it wasn't, it's still a good job. It's looking good. Alright, let's check out the sculpt that came with the figure originally on the head before we swap it, because I'm about to swap this head right now. But even though it's looking nice, you know, can't complain. I like the detail that they put in it regardless, because it looks just like OG King Kong, you know, except he ain't black and white, he got color now. Right? It's kind of like a surprise look, or I don't know, you could use this expression for different scenes or different shots that you would take with pictures that you'll make with this figure. Alright? Continuing on, taking a look at the chest detail, all the scarring on the chest from the fights he's been in, most likely from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Right? Going down, taking a look at the legs, see the leg muscles, all the fur detail, the sculpting, and even with the individual toes that they sculpted nicely with the toenails. Right? Even if you look at the bottom of the feet, Neca was nice enough to at least put sculpting at the bottom of the feet, as you guys can see. That just nice sculpt detailing. You could actually make footprints if you wanted to with this figure. Right? Nice. Moving on with the fur detailing all over the body, of course, because he's a gorilla, but you see like all that back detail, the back muscles, you know, looking all nice. You can even see like different paint work, right? It's not just one tone, it's not just one paint tone. They use many, well, at least looks like to me at least 3 different coats of paint or tones of paint on the fur to give it that natural look. Right? Alright, so that's enough of that. We're gonna move on to articulation. Actually, before we move on to articulation, let's swap out some of these parts. First, let's do the head swap. Let's see. Oh, 0 difficulty taking off this head. You don't gotta warm up the figure or nothing. You guys just seen, I just took it off with super ease. Right? So 0 difficulty in taking off King Kong's head. Now, let's see how it is putting it on. Putting on the other one. Accessory that it came with, and that's pretty simple. Pretty easy. Fits on nice and snug. Not bad. Now let's check out the hands. How difficult that is to come off. Not bad. Pretty good. Not difficult at all. And pops back in real good. Solid. Alright, next one. Let's check it out. Okay, just gotta make sure you hold it nice and snug and twist it while you take it out. Don't just rip it out, because you might break something. Alright, so there we go. We added on all the accessories. Let's move this out the way right here. We added on the accessories that it came with, and now we got a mean, angry looking Kong. Right? Mean, angry looking Kong. Here we go. There's the hands that we just put on him. Alright? Now we're gonna move on to articulation. Don't piss off Kong right now. He'll show you why he's the king. Okay, so let's see how articulated King Kong really is. Let's check him out. So, for his head, you could do a full 360. He could look from side to side. He could look down. He's pretty looking as far down as he could look, right? And he could look up that much, real high. So he could look up real high, but not real low. All right. In order to do that, you might have to bend his torso. We're gonna get there in a second. All right. Moving forward to his shoulders and his arms, you could do a full 360 with his hand. All right. And his arm moves out this much, that much, without feeling like you want to break him, right? And let's see if, while we have him like that, if we could do the, see how far we can stretch his hand open. So his hand could stretch open that much. You know what? Just for fun, we're going to measure that. So he looks like he measures with these hands on, he measures 11 inches wide when he spread his arms as far as you could go. And I take it with the fist, that would be around 10.5 inches. 10 to 10.5 inches, right? So, yeah. Now with that out the way, back to the arm itself. He does have a double jointed elbow, so you could bend him 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees, and yeah, up that much, which is pretty good, pretty significant. That's a significant amount of articulation right there, right? Okay, he also has rotation by the shoulder, by his bicep, upper bicep rotation, lower bicep rotation by the elbow, and also he has rotation by default by the peg hole by his wrist, and you can also move it up, move his wrist up that much and down that much. So you have a whole lot of articulation in the arms, right? All right, now moving on to his torso, you could do a full 360 if you wanted to. He could go lean that much to the side, that much to the other side, and he could bend back or bend his back that much and look down that much, which is not bad. Pretty good movement, right? And as you guys probably just heard, he has ratchet joints at the upper part of his leg right here for movement. So you could click back one. So that's one click. Oh, almost two if you stretch it out to almost 2 clicks for movement from the back, right? And 1 click, 2 click back to normal position, 3, 4, 5. So if you're in normal position, that will be 1, 2, 3 clicks, right? And that's the highest heel kick. I think he could go higher. Nope, that's the highest heel kick, right? So by his knees, he does have, again, double jointed knees, so he could click, or well, there's no click, and it could put his knee back around that much, which is pretty good for the bulkness and the thickness of this figure, right? And he could kick out that much, which is a whole lot, right? Also, he does have ankle rotation, so you can rotate him by the ankle any which way. Full, oh, is it a full 360? Let's check it. I don't think you could do a full 360. I'll check it out. Hold up. No, but there is plenty of positions that you could put him in due to this joint right here, which is really good, and it's really stable. He hardly tilts back when you stand him up. So yeah, now let's see if he could perform the splits. I highly doubt it, but let's check it out. Oh, I was wrong. Look at that. King Kong could perform some form of splits, like he's about to meditate or something. Check that out. It's pretty neat, huh? All right, let's put it back to regular position. I think this figure is pretty cool still. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this guy. I know, yes, I already had him out the packaging, but I haven't had time to play with him like the way I really wanted to. Right? Just cause that, you see that? Hardly any tilt back, or you don't really gotta worry about him dropping. You know what I mean? It's pretty sturdy. But yeah, I'm liking this figure so far. You know what I mean? I just wish there was an extra head sculpt with an articulated jaw, which I believe they do have that in the other variants of them, or the other versions of this King Kong that Neca made. I believe it's 4 in total, right? And I do intend on getting all 4 of them and reviewing all 4 of them. So yeah. Okay, so with that being said, let's put King Kong in some poses. Let's see if we could put him in that ape pose real quick. See how it looks. Put him in that pose. Okay, let me see that. Alright. You could put him in the pose for real, for real. See that? Looking all angry and mean. He's gonna charge at you. You guys see that? Take a good look at that. You could easily put him in that monkey pose, you know what I mean? Let's try him, make him even look a little better. Bend his legs a little bit. Fix up that part a little bit. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Better than him looking all stiff-legged, you know what I'm saying? How's that? Like he's coming towards y'all angry, you know? Alright? Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's try the next pose. Let's try him beating his chest or something. He's gonna beat his chest. You know what? Let's switch the hands real quick. Alright. Switch them up. That was easy. Alright, not bad. Okay, let's check it out. Put him in that pose that was on the box, and he's beating his chest, looking up. Oh man, all that. Let's see. Go back where you stay. Too back heavy. Come on. There he is. Angry Kong. Beating his chest. Looking like he's gonna fall back. Hold up. Let's fix that up again real quick. you guys think? Not bad. I could have probably put him in a better pose if I took my time, but you know, just doing it quick for the camera. Alright? Okay, so I just fixed his pose off camera, and I just want to show you guys how it would look when he's properly standing up without leaning forward, doing the same, beating the chest pose. For availability, you could probably find this Neca King Kong figure at bigbagtoystore.com, your local hobby shop. Maybe you can still find them at GameStop. For sure, you can find them on eBay and Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, maybe Kijiji, and other online realtors. Now we're gonna do some size comparisons. So we got some Mega Blocks, aka Mega Constructs, aka Mega Figures from the Call of Duty line. You got Sergeant Woods and a generic soldier beside him from I think World War I or II. But yeah, just to show you that you could mix these guys up with King Kong here to give it a realistic feel from back in the 1933 movie. If you want to take certain pictures, especially in black and white and all that, you know? You got my boy King Kong here with Toothless, looking not so toothless. But yeah, this is a figure I got from Valley Village a while back. I got it incomplete, so I'm gonna do a review on this figure when I get the complete set or when I get it brand new in the box. Here we got a trio of gorillas. Just for fun, I threw in Playmate's gorilla from a jungle playset. In the middle, we got Neca's King Kong, and beside him, we got Todd McFarlane's Cygor from the Spawn series. And right now, Cygor's looking like a kaiju alongside King Kong. Here we got Neca's King Kong alongside Todd McFarlane's DC Multiverse Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing's looking like a kaiju beside King Kong, alright? Here we got Neca's King Kong alongside some non-Jurassic Park, non-Jurassic World dinosaurs that you've seen in the back of the set. If you're enjoying this video on YouTube, hit the like button, and if action figures is your thing, go ahead and subscribe. If you're watching this video on Rumble, hit the like button and give us a follow. You can also follow Review Play Action Figures on Instagram, and now Facebook. If not, King Kong will take you away and eat you for dinner. We'll be coming to X and TikTok soon. Everyone have a nice day, keep collecting, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.